This video is brought to you by Ready, Set, Game. What's up, YouTube? This is your man Jay, and you're watching another episode of Bullet Addicts. Today we are going to be covering Sengoku Ace Episode 2 for the Sega Saturn. Now, this game was a Japanese release only. I think you actually can get it on PlayStation 2, but I don't know if that is on European and US release as well. But I know for sure you can get it in Japan on the Sega Saturn, which is the copy that I'm playing now. I had a little bit to play this game earlier, and even though it's kind of short, they got a lot going on. So it's definitely a lot of bang for your buck. So this one you collect peas to power up. You have bombs, which are on the top of your screen. And unlike most of Psycheo's shooters, this is a side-scrolling shooter. This and Soul Divide, I think, are the only shooters that I know that are side-scrolling from Psycheo. This stage is totally different, a totally different starting stage than when I played as the Samurai guy. I find this guy a little bit more difficult to use just because he shoots very straight. And this is a totally different boss than the one that I fought in the beginning of the game as the, I should say not boss, but a totally different stage. I thought that was the boss. That's how these stages are set up. They have a bunch of sub-bosses and mini-bosses. And they're all voice-acted cutscenes and stuff, just like the original Gunbird. I find myself finding a lot of different enemies in the stages too, which is cool because you have a lot of variety. A lot of times, shooters, especially, will use the same sprites over and over again, and usually, you can get a good variety of enemies in the stages. Maybe that's why they made the game shorter, because they didn't want it to be repetitive, maybe. But just look at these designs and just, man, so much is going on. I thought that was the end boss too. That wasn't even the end boss. I mean, so if you look like that could be like 2 stages already in one. And each character has their own shot pattern, their own bomb specialties. So you have a lot of variety to play with. The game looks great. The controls are super tight. The soundtrack is very feudal Japan inspired. They don't deviate it from it too much. A lot of woodwind instruments and strings. Reminds me almost like Shinobi. But nothing that you're going to want to buy the soundtrack for, but it does help set the mood. And it's not bad at all. But that's just a personal preference of mine. I usually like my shooters with crazy techno music. Or as you kids call it today, EDM. I totally did not see that. I don't know what the heck I just ran into. You can find all kinds of different robot crab things. I like that you can use that charge attack as much as you want to. You don't have to, you don't lose any meter or anything like that. Look at just a little animation on it. They have his top is flapping in the wind because he's flying and stuff. It's just, I don't know, just little touches like that on the art. It's pretty cool. They could have just put a still, like, you know, Street Fighter or something, have him standing there. Definitely gonna need those bombs. Yeah, I don't think that's how clothes work, maybe. I think, I wonder if they stole her design for Soul Calibur. With the bodysuit. The nipple bodysuit. Well, I think that's a good place to call it. That's Sengoku Ace Episode 2 for the Sega Saturn. A real cool game. If you're collecting for the Saturn, you're collecting imports, definitely look for it to pick it up. It could be rather pricey at the moment. I know it runs for over 80, but maybe you can get lucky and find it in a trade, or maybe find it at your local import shop. This is Jason. You're watching the Power Up Review, and as always, take it easy.